This update comes in the aftermath of a violent incident in a busy urban transit system, where law enforcement responded to an armed individual reportedly involved in multiple assaults. Situations like this highlight the increasing operational pressure on police in densely populated public spaces. While initial reports suggest no life-threatening injuries and no officers harmed, the investigation remains ongoing. As with all developing incidents, early statements focus on verified facts, while unanswered questions continue to emerge about how events escalated and how quickly authorities were able to intervene.
All 3 victims were transported to Belleview Hospital. Based on current information, their injuries are not believed to be life-threatening at this time. No officers were injured in this incident, and the whole incident was captured on body-worn camera. This remains an active investigation, and we will provide additional information as it becomes available. But what I will say is this: our officers were confronted with an armed individual who had already injured multiple people and was continuing to pose a threat. They gave clear commands, they attempted to de-escalate, and when that threat did not stop, they took decisive action.
This section outlines the sequence of police response: verbal commands, attempted de-escalation, and ultimately the use of force when the threat allegedly continued. Such encounters raise important questions in public safety policy and crisis response training. Law enforcement agencies emphasize de-escalation whenever possible, but fast-moving, armed confrontations in crowded transit hubs leave extremely limited decision time. The challenge lies in balancing immediate public safety with proportional use of force. How should cities evaluate split-second decisions made under extreme pressure, especially when civilian lives are at risk?
To stop it and to protect New Yorkers on one of the busiest train platforms in the city. Incidents like this show the reality of this work. Officers step into situations where the risks are immediate and the stakes are high. They make decisions in tight spaces, in real time, with lives around them. And it is exactly why we've recently increased our presence in the transit system. We recently added more than 175 additional officers to subway patrol. That is in addition to our transit overtime posts, and you will continue to see them throughout the system. Their focus is on preventing violence and responding immediately when something happens, just as they did today. They work to ensure that the millions of people who ride our subways each day can do so safely. I want to thank the officers who took action today and all NYPD officers for their noble service to this city. We will now take some questions.
This incident underscores the broader challenges facing urban transit security, where law enforcement must respond rapidly to unpredictable threats in highly crowded environments. While officials emphasize increased police presence and rapid response capabilities, such events also raise ongoing questions about prevention strategies, mental health intervention, and long-term public safety planning. As this investigation continues, more details will help clarify the full sequence of events. What is your perspective on policing in public transit systems? Do increased patrols make you feel safer, or does more need to be done upstream to prevent these incidents? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more clear, fact-based news analysis.